All right, let me get into this.
Literally in your 60s.
Well, you know, Chris, I look like I'm in my 60s, but I'm in my 70s. So here we are. We have one severe thunderstorm warning, and the storm's trying to weaken a little bit down here south of Stephenville, between Stephenville and Hyco. It's got some quarter-size hail. So Erath County, that's where Stephenville, you're in Erath, of course, and so you have a severe thunderstorm warning until 5:30 tonight. Here's a track on that. That will arrive in Selden at 5:23, Bluffdale 5:31, Hill City 5:44, Glass 5:45, and in Glenrose, Somerville County, Glenrose 5:51. It gets some quarter-size hail, maybe some 60-mile-an-hour winds, and that's it. That's the only thunderstorm we have. There it is, right there. So we have a little bit of rain. That's the way the radar looks at 6, 7, at 8. We'll keep a little bit around, but you could see it's not very widespread at all. So 20–30% coverage this evening. It all goes away overnight, and then late tonight towards sunrise tomorrow, there's no rain. We have a partial clearing across the area and a pretty chilly start in the upper 30s to lower 40s, and a little bit of cloud cover even as we head through the day tomorrow. These are some high thin clouds, a little bit of activity, a little bit of light rain showers tomorrow evening in central Texas, and that's where most of it stays. So today we hit 72, just exactly where we should be. 72 was the high, 47 the low, pretty close to the normal on the low end. The normal's 51, so a little cooler than that. We'll be cool again as we head through tonight. 70 outside right now, a northeast wind at 8 miles an hour. Pollen today, no mountain cedar. Maybe mountain cedar season has ended. We're getting to that time of the year where it shuts down, and oak and maple and hackberry and all the other tree pollen show up. Today, all three of those are high. Fungus today is low. Watch my forecast as we head through the middle part of the week, then into the end of the week. 7 in the morning on Thursday. You know, it only storms on Thursdays. This week may be a little different. Last week, most of our activity was late Thursday night and Friday morning. This week, late week, here we go. Dry lines out to the west. What do you need to trigger thunderstorms? You need a spark, right? That's the dry line. So this is Thursday at 7 o'clock. There's not much happening around here because the spark, the trigger, is way out to the west. As we head through Thursday, any thunderstorms that develop are metroplex and locations west, and this would be Thursday night, late Thursday night. 7 o'clock Thursday night, you can see not a whole lot of activity, but this cold front and dry line, that could trigger a few thunderstorms. Then as we move into Friday, some thunderstorms start to fire up in the morning. By Friday evening, anything that develops is to the east. So once again, this may be a late Thursday night, Friday morning situation, just like it was last week. The cold front moves away and nice weather follows. My forecast has all of that in it. Tonight, 48. Any rain that develops will end overnight. 48. Cool and comfortable tonight. Partly sunny, a dry day tomorrow, a cool day, a breezy day. We hit 63 tomorrow. There's the next 10. A little bit of rain Wednesday, a little bit of rain for the Rangers on Thursday. The good news is, Cynthia, it won't get rained out unless the roof is stuck open. Should be a nice day to be out at the ballpark in Arlington on Thursday, 74. There's that rain Thursday night. And then also mainly right now, Friday morning, we'll watch the timing. This system that moves in the end of this week for us is a system that's just going to hammer the West Coast tomorrow with more rain and more snow that will be measured in feet. A multi-inch rain event for California, the West Coast tomorrow. So more good news and bad news for the West Coast, but that system leaves the West Coast and it moves here. It arrives late Thursday night and Friday, and then the weekend right now looks like a nice one. Sunshine Saturday and Sunday, 74 and 80 for the high. So Saturday night, I was with Kevin Costner Saturday night. It was Conservation's greatest night, and what we're doing here is I'm explaining to him my vision for the season-ending show of Yellowstone this year. So I was telling him what I thought. This picture, he's like, heck no. He turned John Dutton on me. But what I'm going to do tonight on News 8 at 6, I'm going to tell you about Saturday night. This guy could not have been more accommodating, more gracious, just a real normal guy who was just so kind to all the people that we had in attendance Saturday night at Conservation's greatest night at SMU. We raised $2.8 million to save quail. Wow. So all that money, and we'll have people coming in and telling us, you know, all these research institutes, how what we have raised, how they need a piece of that to further that study. But I'll do all that tonight on News 8 at 6.
I'm looking forward to that because I know that was a hot ticket with Kevin Costner.
We always sell out our event, and it was at the SMU at the Armstrong Fieldhouse. We sell it out every year in a matter of a week or two. Yeah. This was sold out in a couple of hours.
I believe it.
It was packed.
I believe it.
It was packed, and it was a great night.
Nice work, Pete Dutton. We'll be right back.